So I'll go first.
Nice.
Huh.
I've solved all your problems and just got bottles.
When last we left our adventurers, the group had come together to defend a cat that was eventually slayed by a young chimera, seemingly under the control of a shapeshifter that the party would eventually fight and deal with after being brought into its dungeon. The party eventually left this dungeon and went after the nearest city, Melora, where the party partook in the pleasures of the Long Neck Monastery before crashing at an inn known as the Used Blue Sapling. In the morning, over breakfast of mushed foods prepared by Vaden, the party caught wind of a treant in town that had fallen ill. Kuzma, being the follower of Melora that he is, went off to see if he could help. He was informed by the druid Yiddikin that she needed 4 ingredients to complete the potion that would aid in the recovery of the treant, known as He Who Blows in the Wind. The party immediately went out after the supplies, already having one of them, a rose from the Ever-Rose tree. They performed a play for a satyr by the name of Emma Tippino to receive the beard hairs, which was also the first item that they needed. And then the party set off for a region known as the Thousand Hills, which, according to Yasmorn, had at least 100 hills in it, where they attempted to and successfully found a Rowan berry tree that was surrounded by a bunch of awakened shrubs and awakened trees. Once receiving the berries, all that was left was to find the tears of a treant. But Kuzma was given the chance of a lifetime to go on a vision quest of Melora by drinking the sap of an awakened tree. The party was supposed to go get the tear, but instead they got distracted by a minotaur named Grimtim that came up and asked for help, making his way to an racoon village so that he could help be the midwife to bring another kit, a racoon-folk, into the world. So we come to, with you all just arriving back in the middle of this clearing. You see Kuzma still unconscious, wrapped in the roots of this awakened tree. You threaten and get your money from Grimtim, and he eventually departs. Actually, he also gave you guys a battering ram, because of how much of a help you all were to him. He parts ways and leaves, and you all just wait around for Kuzma to wake up. About 15 to 20 minutes passes before he finally begins to stir. And that's where we're going to pick up. I believe Mendicus wanted to give him a wet willy again to make sure his ear was nice and soaked, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then that's where we're picking up. Kuzma, you come to, wrapped in the vines and roots of this awakened tree.
Tot koro korovit tle dreviev.
Whoever happened to be standing nearby may have heard him mutter under his breath quietly as he comes to that phrase.
Privyet?
Speaking the devil's tongue.
Why is ear so wet? What's going on?
Oh, it was raining like a couple hours ago.
It feels about that wet. Comrades, where have you been?
You should have. We were with this. I don't fucking know what he was. He's a big old bull man. You should have seen the cock on that one, though.
I remember there was this place called the Gap.
Kuzma, how was your trip?
Well, it was a trip for sure. Melora sent a guide to me via dream. I learned very much about past and very much about future, where we shall be going. Melora has gift for all of us, but we must first complete our mission of helping Treant.
What kind of gift?
I do not know. It was wrapped in vine-laced fear. I could not touch.
Well, where is the gift?
I shall show you in time. For the time
Well,
being,
if you don't want
time
to
is
share
what
your
matters.
gift, just tell us.
Yet it's a gift for each of us. Melora has gift for each of us.
Oh, well, tell us give us the general dimensions of this gift. Maybe we can guess.
From what you recall, they were like spheres, maybe a foot to 2 foot in diameter, depending on whose they were. But you're not sure which one belonged to which individual.
So does he do hand motions to show how big?
Yeah, that's about as long as my arms go apart. So take it as you will.
I want
all
to
right,
sit
all
up,
right.
man.
Is it midday or is it turning night?
It would be pretty late in the evening because you guys woke up pretty late and headed straight out. And Kuzma did a good job finding this place. So you're probably looking at another hour of good light and then an hour of bad light before it's too dark to really continue on.
Well, Kuzma, you must be tired after your trip.
Vil, I suggest we spend the night here and continue in morning. But the first thing in morning, we must find Treant and get back to Treant.
Can you ask the trees to keep us safe?
Hold on, I think my book is vibrating.
Hey, is that Q by chance?
I'm gonna open the book of distant messaging here.
Yeah, as you open your book that you had set to vibrate, whatever page you turn to, the ink immediately starts to appear, and I will put it in chat in a moment. The ink begins to appear on the page. Took us an extra day. Guess we missed you. We found the dagger you were looking for and put it in the bucket in the well. It will cost you an additional 50 gold. We will be back in 1 week's time to collect the money.
Kuzma, what does it say?
Let's pretend I just repeated it. Actually, books say very important. Get back to Treant immediately. No, that's a lie. I can't lie to you, Powell. You're too good to me, Powell.
Hey, Yasmin, did you hear they put the dagger in that well you shit in?
Oh, okay. I don't mind getting my hands a little dirty.
You did drink from that well after shitting it, as I recall.
I do not recall, so I'm down to get
By
that dagger.
the time we get back, you probably forget again.
Yes, by now the feces must have dissipated in the well.
I do not think the feces just disappears.
Oh well, I mean, where does yours go?
I just leave it in the woods.
Does
Yeah,
a
but
bugbear
you don't
shit in the woods?
Yeah. So you're telling me that you don't stomp it into the grass?
I do not have shitty feet.
You can't even waffle
Well,
stop
neither
it.
do I. It's what'd you just say?
I said you can't even waffle stomp it. So when you mash your shit down the drain in the tub, it's waffle stomping.
Yeah, just
Oh.
waffle stomp it down the drain. Why not?
Just mush it into the ground.
Yeah, you just mush it until it's part of the soil.
Yeah, do it specifically into those trees.
Well, Kuzma, I say after we sleep, we go grab the 50 gold dagger, and then we find tears.
Comrade Pavel, let me reread to you from memory, I guess, because this appeared. It cost us extra 50 gold if we want something from these people.
No. He was saying that the dagger is going to cost him an extra 50 gold. So whatever his debt to whatever Keel's debt was to these people before, he has to add an extra 50 for that dagger that's in the well.
Yeah, it's not us.
Okay, fine. Still, though, it's dagger be there for 1 week's time. Treant not have that long.
Okay, we must gather the things. What is our next step?
Get 3
Sleep.
tier of Treant. Treant,
Okay.
In southern pasture. But remember, Treant's tier only good for 24 hours.
Okay, so let's do that last.
So we sleep. What? We sleep now. We wake up at the break of dawn and go head that way.
Hey, out of character, how far was that dagger well thing from the Treant? Like, is it on the way back, or I thought that was like it was like
long
outside of
way.
Melona, right?
Yeah, it is on the northern or on the western side of Melona, like a mile out of town.
Yeah, but it's on our
I'm sorry,
way
on the
back.
northern side. On the northern side, so no, it technically wouldn't be on the way back. It would be on the north side of the town,
Okay.
towards the Holt Pass.
Unless we somehow find a fast travel once we get down to where, we get all the stuff. I mean, our next step
detour. No
is...
detour.
No detour. No detour. I mean, so out of character, the last thing we need is the tier of the Treant, right?
What did we do with the donkey?
He's right here,
Fila Hapanaga?
Where?
right beside me.
That is how... I mean, that is Yasmor.
Oh, he did not appear.
I literally
Damn
just
racist
placed him.
trees and letting the poor horse in.
Racist.
Comrade,
Do you guys?
Trees, you gotta take down the wall. I know he looks brown, but he's really something.
Pavel, my friend. I mean, you look tired. Do you want to get some rest?
It is nearly dark.
I agree. Let's, I apologize in advance. I don't have any mush for you guys in the morning.
After hearing your poop stopping description, I'm not sure I want your mush food anymore.
I never said that I mushed my poo.
Vaden, how do you make your mush?
Well, it starts with getting all of the food right in front of you, right? So they have all of this food, all these delicate treats, and
And do you
I
step
take
on
them.
it?
Well, this is the secret, right? I take it, I pile it up, right? And then I smash it. I smash my head repeatedly on it.
You get a forehead spice.
Yeah, that's... So, I apologize if you've gotten some hairs in there. That is... that is not salt, that's dandruff.
It's really good.
Yeah, everybody knows drow dandruff tastes like sugar.
Yep.
I really don't mind.
And that is why, Pavel, that is why I have my hair balm. And I use it so often. It just so happens to change the color of my hair.
And dries out your scalp like nobody's business.
Yes. And I keep using it because I think it's going to make it better, but it does not.
You have bomb and do not use it on evil.
Evil?
Bomb.
Bomb.
Oh, you said I do not use it on what?
Evil people.
Well, why would I use it on evil people? What is wrong with me using the bomb? Oh!
Bomb.
Yes, of course, I have hair bomb.
And you do not throw it at them.
Why would I waste my precious bomb on evil people?
To get rid of them.
And so they continue to have the argument as you all prepare for bed. Do you want to do any preparations before sleeping? Do you want to sleep amongst the shrubs and awakened trees?
I might need to rub one out before I can crash.
Do you do that amongst the trees, or do you go find privacy?
Yeah, like within the top of the vines. But I also am really loud.
Yasmorn moves far enough away that he thinks he can't be heard. And maybe in a busier city, you wouldn't be able to hear him. But because you're in a quiet forest, not only can you hear him, but you also think that he's probably scaring off any predators out there.
You guys seen Yasmor?
It should be fairly quick. He is pretty small.
Peel a Hapanaka.
Where does the donkey go?
He must be with Mila Hapanaka. I don't know where.
Is anyone else doing anything to prepare for bed?
I am going to the darkest part of this area and gonna meditate or whatever. You know, not sleep, but meditate.
I wanna find Alcahest before bed.
Okay, Vaden, you go off into the not too far. You don't want to be too far from everybody, and
Sure, right
you
here.
just begin meditating and eventually drift off into your trance. Kuzma, go ahead.
Comrade Alcahest, I must apologize. I I have been calling you Metal Man because I have an aversion to metal, but I will not call you that anymore. Melora's guide told me a bit of your past. I misjudged your character. We comrades. Yes, da.
Yeah.
Good. I will need your help for this task that Melora has for us coming days.
If you don't mind, who was it? You?
Who? Me? Yes, I was in Dream.
No, never mind. Melora works in mysterious ways.
Indeed.
I just want to say, I always find it super adorable when you walk up to people, ask them a question, then they go, da? It always sounds so adorable. Like I can see the little halfling like walking up like,
I am a halfling.
yeah, no, you do a good job of playing it out. All right, does anyone else want to do anything before heading to bed?
I'll just do my usual stay awake, perfectly awake, 6 hours of not moving.
Does Alcahest have consciousness?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
always.
You been knocked out?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah,
I was.
yeah.
I mean, I was. Yeah. When I died, I was unconscious.
Yeah, he can still be knocked unconscious. I think you can be magically put to sleep,
Yeah, I'm not immune to it.
but you just when he long rests, he doesn't have to fall asleep. He is
So
aware.
did
He just has to remain motionless for 6 hours.
Do we know when he was buried? Was he unconscious or was he just laying there?
Kind of like in a standing position, just buried alive, but you don't have to breathe, so it's fine.
So you're just like conscious black for years or months or however long?
Don't know how long.
Alcahest,
Start shut down instead of start sleep.
Alcahest, you would know. You weren't awake at that point in time. You were deactivated.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how long I was,
Right.
and then the switch popped up.
Do you think you can rust?
The rest is a nightmare of my people.
Is he like General Grievous? Is there organic inside?
No, there's no organic necessarily. I mean, the robot itself is made out of like stone and wood and like metal joints and whatnot. At least that's how I envisioned it.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I understand Warforged as well. But assuming nobody else wants to do anything, we will drift off to sleep.
Yep.
Obviously, Vaden and Mendicus, you guys wake first, with Alcahest an hour or two behind.
I'll try and gather as many little critters around as possible while they're sleeping for the rest of the 4 hours.
Okay, yeah, make me a survival
I'm gonna
check.
ask Mendicus to help me as well.
Yeah, that's not the kind of stuff that I do. Sorry.
Then make a survival check, Vaden.
Sure.
Vid, I can just call it the animal for you to slaughter.
You're still asleep.
Oh, alright.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I just used it. Fuck it. So is this just a normal roll?
Well, yeah, you just make another roll, so it basically happens with advantage.
Oh my god!
Welcome to being me.
Fuck, I'm
Curse is
outcast.
cast.
So as you take a little bit of time, you head off into the forest. It's still early. It's probably like 4 a.m. at this point. You have a hard time finding anything. You think maybe with Yasmorn and the noise he was making the night before, it scared off any smaller critters in the area. You come back with a squirrel.
All right.
It was a
I will
plump
find
squirrel,
a stump,
but
and I will mash it.
No stumps. No stumps nearby, but there are some flat rocks you could use.
Flat rocks, I'll mash it.
Do you take the bone out or the fur?
Nope.
He just hits it with his forehead against the rock.
No. You guys don't see me doing this. You guys are sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. I see this. This is fucked up.
Is it with your forehead, Vaden?
No. I just lied to them.
Like Mulan style, you know. Like Mulan style.
No, I'm mashing it with a large stick.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you found a branch at some point in time, and Manicus, you see him, this squirrel in his hands, and he literally just like lays it on a rock and just takes this large stick and just begins beating it.
Yeah, fuck. This ain't the first fucking beat off of the day.
Eventually, Alcahest, an hour or so later, you wake up. Are you doing anything before in the extra 2 hours you have before the others wake?
I'm just messing with my spells.
Okay. Are you doing your puke?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my puke.
So-
Let me do the random thing.
I think this is the first time Mendicus has been near enough to you to see this, but you see Alcahest pull out this vial, and almost, I was going to say like a cat, but I'm not going to make that decision for you, where they do the back arching thing, but he does just spit up into this vial.
Hey, that is a random thing, right? That
Yeah.
happens. You get something random. Okay,
Yeah, that's why he rolls the d6 every morning.
that's what I thought.
What does it look like with a 2? I don't know your numbers.
I'd say kind of a bright yellow.
So it basically looks like he's like super dehydrated, pissing out of his mouth into this thing.
Hey, you all right there, Alcahest?
It's a taste of the mountain.
Is it like the diet mountain?
Probably it's a diet.
It's not I could tell it wasn't the cold red kind.
It's bubbling. It's fishy.
So what makes you do that?
Just being an alchemist.
I
Yeah,
knew
right.
a guy who fucking crushed herbs all day long, but he never threw a piss out of his mouth.
Alrighty, and eventually, about 2 hours later, the other three of you come to consciousness. You are presented with Vaden's meal of raw, just bone dust.
I think it takes about 3,000 smacks to cook meat. So I have been beating this squirrel since 4 hours ago.
I will also say you were probably far enough into the forest that this didn't wake everyone up. But eventually you all do wake up, and you hear just probably like 50 feet into the forest, just thwack, thwack,
Someone else
thwack,
beating.
thwack, thwack, thwack.
Where is Yasmorn?
And do they find me?
No, I say right around the time that they wake up, you timed it right so that you come. If you would like to
Okay.
describe this dish, you are welcome
Yeah,
to.
sure. All right. So I guess I carried over on a piece of cloth. Good morning, my friends. I have taken the trouble, since you won't have any decent breakfast this morning. We may share this nice mash I have made for the past 4 hours. And I place it down on the ground in front of them.
There is
Please,
fur, bone
pick and
shards.
choose whatever you would like. And there's just bones sticking out. It's a little bit red. So much hair. Like I'm I'm talking about like just hair everywhere, and then just a mountain of bloodied meat sitting right in front of you guys. So have at it.
Well, thanks.
Delish.
Thank you. It's been a while since I had some meat.
The meat's slightly cooked because I've been beating it so much. It's just the friction of just me smashing the stick against it has cooked it.
Medium rare is perfect.
Kuzma, you're not not upset that I have killed one of your friendly critters here.
No, of course not. Melora provide as long as you do not overkill more people than you know. You know Melora's third commandment, yes?
No, I do not. Please explain.
Embrace the savage nature of the world. Exist in harmony with it.
Okay, exist in harmony. I understand.
Yes, you savagely beat this poor rabbit or whatever it was. I cannot tell anymore.
Does this, it was a squirrel, by the way. Does it still speak to you?
I'm just gonna give him a very strange look and maybe question his intelligence.
No. No, I do not understand the relationship you have with these animals. I've seen you talk to them in the past. Do you speak to their soul?
Niet. I speak to them. This no longer speak. It's very dead.
All right, I'll just eat my portion of the squirrel and shut up.
Whoever isn't too focused on this just savagely beaten squirrel can make me a perception check real quick.
No, I cannot.
I am focused on that squirrel.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Those who would like to partake in the eating of this cooked meat, you are welcome to. Otherwise, what's your plan of action?
I'm gonna eat one of my rations.
Do I have to roll
instead.
to eat this shit?
Say
It's
it
like a
again,
survival check.
say it again, Yasmorn.
Do I have to roll like endurance or survival to eat this?
Con save.
Can't say what
No shit, really?
There
See
are
that?
bone shards and fur. This is to see if you can get any of it down.
All right, fair enough.
You
my fucking
no
That's my
fucking problem.
Hands off.
Mendicus reaches in and uses the fur. He makes a straw out of it and just sips up some of it.
Medicus, how often you eat this?
Oops.
Yeah, this is delicacy, man. Way better than rat, let me tell you.
Yeah, you gotta click on yourself, Pavel, before clicking.
My bad.
Vaden, you do okay. You survived off of worse. Especially in the Underdark when there was very little to eat. You actually got used to eating lichen that was growing on the inside of the walls in the Underdark and shit. Kuzma, you've lived off the land. You know that taking the skin off and the fur or not the skin, but taking the fur off and removing the bones and certain organs can be important to the taste of the food. Mendicus, fucking dessert, buddy.
I want to be clear that I know how to kill an animal correctly. I did this just for the pure sake of the mash.
The sake of the mash.
We
Huh?
all believe you.
The sake of the mash.
That's one fucked up squirrel.
Yes, it is. It is one fucked up squirrel. I was trying to catch two, but they were mating, you see, and I went to grab both of them at the same time, and one just slipped right out of my hand.
Kind of a dick move, Aiden.
Well, vulnerability is easy to take advantage of.
Hey, okay, since you're like a dispenser, can you can you put some ketchup on this? Or maybe just shoot out some water and make this in a kind of like a soup, you know?
I'm sorry, I don't have ketchup or water.
I mean, you went that thing with your mouth and you made the do, but you can't. That's all you can do.
I mean, if I waste the spell slots.
I mean, it's not really a waste. Have you ever had ketchup with squirrel?
We've been talking about the squirrel for the past 12 minutes.
Mendicus, he seems pretty happy with how you have it.
Yeah, I am. I'm just, you're never good enough,
You stingy bastard.
If they give you $1, they'll give you $1.50 most likely. So.
Mendicus, here, give me. I make ketchup for you. I mean, I mean,
Thank-
well, you're welcome. I'm gonna make that taste like ketchup.
It's the vinegar ketchup. It's not. It's catsup, not ketchup. All right.
have to back to do this.
You made it worse.
All right, but eventually you guys do finish your meal, or in Pablo's case, he goes and eats some of his dried rations. What is next for you all?
All right, boys. Now that we've had our breakfast, let's go get this Treant's tear.
We must go to southern pasture.
Lead the way.
Kuzma. You, I heard mention, are on a time frame.
There's two. We are. Treant sick must attend to.
You were unconscious for 3 days.
Oh, holy shit. This bell.
I would have mentioned it was going to take as long, but you told your friends to go and get the tear without you. They did not.
We are on expedited time frame now. Do you know where we can get Treant here?
I do not. The Treant is not within our roots.
Oh, that's very bad. Out of character, I can't find notes. Didn't we have like 5 to 7 days total to get everything?
Wasn't it like a 12 maximum?
You had 5 to 8 days of the Treant not getting any worse, and 10 to 12, or 10 to 15 before it would die. So
Okay.
you are currently on day.
It's been like 4.
You are on day 5.
Okay.
Or no, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
3
You're on
days.
day 4. I apologize.
Okay, so we have 4 days to get back without it getting any worse.
Probably.
So we need to haul ass and punch this Treant in the nuts to make it cry. So let's get going.
Kuzma,
Yes, Comrade Pavel.
did the big trees tell you where to go?
Niet. But remember, we have notes from now beardless goat. He says, 1,000 hills, heavy moss, look for large roots above ground, tight-knit group of trees, small streams that taste like... that taste sweet.
Because its trees know how to get the Treant to cry peacefully.
I have...
this bitch to
I
cry.
believe we have notes on that, too. They do not like to be insulted.
No, you guys made that up.
Okay, we...
You hogwashing bitch!
Well,
What
let's
about the
move
death?
south.
Well, let's just start yelling at these damn trees till they start crying.
I don't think they're Treants.
They're trees, right?
Yeah, but there's always
following
trees.
something?
Alright, I want to see what happens when I do locate plants or animals.
Well, what's the range on the spell? 3 miles.
5 miles.
Based on where you guys would actually be. It doesn't. You don't really get a ping, or you do not get a ping on a Treant.
Topographically, would I already know where the southern pasture is?
You would imagine it would be the denser part of the forest, not actually in the 1,000 hills. So you'd probably just have to go farther south.
Okay.
Alrighty. Whoever would like to make a survival check for the day would be helming this. Feel free. Well, there we go. Nope, one person.
Damn.
One person.
You had to
my
buck it
bad.
up, baby.
I don't mind who, but
I thought you just wanted all of us to make.
Take
okay.
well, no, take the first one.
okay.
That's my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, if I will let Vaden roll with advantage. Since I assume people are helping him.
Sure. I mean,
That
I
was
know
my
the,
that
I
was
know
my,
the forest.
My check of digestion after eating that fucking breakfast.
His advantage is always 1.
Hey, wait, can we go with that roll? Can we go with that one instead?
So
I know the forest.
yeah, so you all begin making your way south, but these hills are really just throwing you guys through a loop. They seem to be taking you way out of the way. Some hills a lot taller than others. You guys try to lay low, but then you turn slightly east and get caught going around a couple more hills before you can finally turn back south. And don't really find anything Treant-wise. None of the things you were told to keep an eye out for pop up. Vayden, go ahead and roll me a d12. This day goes by peacefully. You all eventually set up camp.
Are we several miles, or we're not where we started, right? So we're more south now.
Yep, right about there. Because you ended up a little bit to the east.
Alright. Well, I know my range, so I'm going to locate again.
Let's see. You were there. Right into there. You get a... It's 5. You said 5 miles?
Yep.
You get a ping directly to the south from you.
Okay.
But it seems to be like right on that border of the 5-mile mark.
Okay. I think I know where Treant exists now. Let's get sleep and continue on morning.
Alrighty. After you guys again sleep, Vayden, I assume, does the hunting in the morning again.
Yeah, I will try to do the hunting.
Okay. And then whoever would like to make the survival check on the second day's journey. And if anyone would like to assist, that person can roll with advantage. Just decide who's helming the journey.
I try lead today, yes.
I'm stroking my own cock today.
You said survival, right?
Yes, and if anyone's helping you, you can roll with advantage.
Give him help.
Okay. I guess just
Jesus Christ.
roll to see if you get a nat 20.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Very deftly does Kuzma begin to guide you all through the hills. Occasionally having Pavel pick him up when you guys get to the top of a taller mound to get a better view of the land ahead of you. You know that you are heading directly south of your current location. Once you begin to enter into the forest, you can tell based on the soil that there's more moisture in the ground, which would imply the chance of moss. You begin to see heavier moss growing on the northern sides of the trees, which is easy to see from the direction you all are stemming from. And then, about a few hundred feet ahead of you, you see this stone hill, stairs leading upwards. You can see a small blue fountain ahead of you. This is no Treant. You know the Treant would be a little bit farther south than where you are. And right now you're only at like midday, so you have plenty of day left to make it to the Treant.
Approach the fountain.
Just make sure. Are we on day 5 or 6?
Now you're on day 5.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. And you find yourself outside of this fountain. Everyone make me a perception check. Vayden, Alcahest, and Kuzma. You see that the stairs are decently, heavily covered in moss on all sides, which is a little bit strange. The fountain, though seeming to have no source of water, is actively flowing. And Kuzma, you believe you can just faintly make out the symbol of Melora at the base of the fountain.
Come, comrades. This look like a safe place. Let's investigate.
Seems kind of sketchy to me, Pavel. I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem kind of sketchy.
How many fountains you found in the middle of the forest before?
Oh my god, it's a giant die!
Can I make a perception or investigation check or something? Or investigation, I guess, once we get closer?
Yeah, sure. I saw
I was
Vayden already
investigating
did
for
too.
the symbol. For
Investigation.
any symbol.
What about it, Vayden? And yeah, investigation there.
I was just investigating for any symbols, anything out of the ordinary.
Where are you on the map, Vaden?
Right here.
Okay. No, you can't really see anything. You see that one symbol of Melora pretty close to where Kuzma is standing, like a little bit in front of where Kuzma is standing.
So do I know it's Melora's symbol being with Kuzma?
Make a religion check. Actually, Kuzma, do you have any symbols of Melora on you?
Yes, if you look very closely at the character I drew, I made sure to draw it on my cape.
Yeah, it looks to be the same.
So I would have recognized it, and I would have made the assumption based on Kuzma mentioning Melora 5,000 times.
Okay, then yeah, you do recognize the symbol as a symbol of Melora.
All right. Well, that doesn't help me with anything else. So.
Well, I'm assuming he pointed that out to me, right? Is that fair?
Well, you saw it too.
Okay, yeah, sure. You said faintly. All right. Well, do I get anything else with the 13?
Yeah. As you're approaching the fountain, you see sitting in the water this singular, solid black with a little bit of like gold and blue inlay bracer, like something that goes on your arm. It's just sitting in the water.
Comrade Pavel, need long arm. I think something in the water over here. But before he gets there, I want to also drink from this mountain.
So as you take your hands and you cup them, and you move them into the water, make me a quick perception check.
I'd like to spend my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all's inspiration is growing great. The water begins to move quickly and unnaturally. Whipping up just in time do you yank your arm out of the way before this non-human looking, but like just this like creature of water begins to appear and lash outwards. Let's roll initiative.
What the tree, Kuzma?
I told you, fucking. How many times do you come across fucking these places in the wild? Always bad.
Of all people to get a 20, boys.
God damn.
Does anyone want to ask me how to pull out the thing? No? Okay.
Pull out the what?
Nothing. I was making a joke.
Pull out
oh,
the
yeah.
tracker.
Yeah, no,
Stupid question, stupid answer.
Right click on the fist in your ass.
Wait, you do what?
Wait, you pull it out first.
Alrighty, let's get started. First up is Alcahest. As you see Kuzma cup his hands into the water, these water creatures begin to whip out towards him. He jumps backwards just in time. I'm actually going to move your character slightly backwards, Kuzma, so I can actually see you. But now there are three separate large water creatures beginning to lash out in every direction. What are you doing?
I'll go towards Vaden and hand him a potion. Friend, drink this.
Yes, no problem.
Is that a free action, or you know, on your turn? Like, is that a free action for me, or do I gotta?
Object interact to hand it to him.
I have no idea about fighting water.
Would you?
I mean, honestly, no. I don't think I would.
Okay, there you go.
So do you hand me the potion or not?
Yeah, do I hand you the potion? I'll put Sanctuary on Kuzma.
Okay.
Now, is that like a known thing that you put that on Kuzma? Like, is there a thing that occurs that shows that something happened to Kuzma?
I'm sorry, I've never used Sanctuary, and I've never used it on here, but, Dustin, you know about Sanctuary on here?
I mean, you just click on it, and then just know that it's on him and remind me. I would need... If that's something you'll cast off, and I'll create a combat status for him, so it would automatically create the thing.
Okay.
But basically,
But does he have like an aura?
No, I would
Or
say
from
no.
an attack. So if something were to try to hit him, they have to make a whiz save to hit him.
I guess my question is, would I know that you put that on him if my back is to you?
No.
No.
Okay.
I can just say it out loud. Kuzma, you're safe. That's return.
Already done. Pavel, you're up.
Pavel does not understand and pushes Kuzma back 1 square or 5 feet. And then I'm going to
I'm
attack
assuming
the
you
water.
gotta tuck me behind you.
Yeah. I don't know if I can hit water.
Make sure you're
but
targeting
too
it.
much.
Hey, good news.
Oh.
And you didn't roll with advantage either. I assume you're recklessing.
Yeah. How do you?
Double
I
right
don't know
click.
how to- Yeah, that's not bringing up the thing.
Okay, just right click and then in the bottom left corner it looks like a little target on him. Just click that.
Oh. Did it show up? Oh,
Shields.
bottom left.
There we go.
Shield
Nice.
sword.
Yep, it's there.
Oops. Reckless, and then I'll just normal attack.
Yep. Yeah, since you already used one. Are you raging as well or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I've not
Go
played
ahead and
this
turn
one.
that on because it does the extra 2 damage. So. Alrighty, attack. Hits. Damage. Not knowing exactly how it's going to affect the creature, you just slam your rapier like forearm deep into this creature. It did damage. Not as much as you're probably hoping, but it did damage. Alrighty, done?
Yes.
Kuzma, you're up.
Would I know whether these are monstrosities or not?
Make me a nature check. These would be elementals.
Where does that fall into the? Where do elementals fall into the natural world? Is I guess a better question.
They're not natural.
Not
They
natural.
come from other planes of existence.
Okay.
These specifically would come from the water plane. Or the plane of water.
I'm still going to try to communicate with them. I think on my turn.
Okay.
Wait, Kuzma. If you're gonna do that, get a little closer over here.
He did not say that out loud. He's not like talking out like narrating what his plan is.
I am gonna step into Pavel though, because I can stand in the same square as him.
Yep.
Maybe slightly in front of him. Would I know what? I mean, would I just speak common to them, or?
With a 13, no, you wouldn't know what language they speak.
Okay, in a short amount of time, I'm just gonna try to say in as many languages as possible. Stop, we're friends of Melora.
They don't seem to respond to any of the languages that you speak.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use Melora's guidance on Pavel and maybe step slightly behind him.
Okay. Yeah, you
I'll
stepped
step
up.
behind him just for easy.
All right. Yeah, you stepped up, spoke to it, and then tapped Pavel in the back, and stepped backwards to where you were before. Done.
Mhm.
Yasmorn, you're up.
All right. I'm assuming I can walk here even though it's a bush. Or should I walk around it?
No, you're fine.
All right. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. I'm gonna try to create use my silent image. And just sort of create like I guess like a smoke screen so that the elementals can't really see outside. Oh, here. Oh, fuck. Well, is it possible to drag it down one lower? I want to just get it to where I guess they could see where the elementals are at, but the elementals wouldn't be able to see outside it. Like that, maybe.
Is that good where I moved it to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm checking to make sure. That silent
If there's,
image
like, a
doesn't do
save?
that. No, well, I know what the save is. I'm making sure silent image can actually do that. Okay, yeah, I'll allow it to impede their vision. All right, so in front of you, Pavel, you see these two watery creatures nearest to you begin to kind of like move left and right, almost like the creatures have that Menicus has turned blind in the past. Though you cannot see this smoke screen. It is purely illusionary to the creatures within it. Anything else, or are you done, Osborne?
I'm done for now.
Alrighty, Menicus, you're up.
Alright, I'll move up the stairs here. Somebody poisoned the water hole. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Nice.
Boom.
You like that? You like that effect?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Dustin brought in some effects for the spells, guys.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
2 of them saved, 1 of them failed. I'm guessing it did half damage to them, and yeah, it took off the damage it was supposed to for all of them. As this is the spell that makes like a loud noise, right? Shatter.
Yeah.
Water actually begins to leak out of the fountain, and you immediately see that this actually did a little bit more damage than you may have expected. You rolled really poorly too. Holy shit!
Yeah, I expected a
3
lot
out
of
of 5. Yeah, but it seems to have done more than it actually looks like it did, because as the fountain begins to leak, they shrink slightly.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay, with my passive perception, I guess I see them shrinking, and I see the water leaking, right?
Yep.
Okay, do I see any weak spot of the fountain?
Nothing that you could break with your quarterstaff. No. It is still a solid stone structure. Just that spell that literally just shatters shit around it and causes, I think, thunder damage. Thunder damage.
Yeah.
I will stand right here.
If shatter doesn't repeat, can you delete the aura?
Yeah, let me
Alrighty. You run up, jump on the side of the fountain, so you're well within range of those 2 creatures. The one in the middle much smaller than the 2 on the outsides.
Tight one in the front. Yeah, I'll drink it. No, I'm just kidding.
You get an extra D4 on attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute if you drink it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you. You should make a lot of attacks.
Wait, so I get an extra D4 on that?
On attack rolls and saving throws.
If you use your bonus action to drink the potion, yes.
Okay. I get one more attack, so...
No.
Yeah,
Your extra attack would be a bonus action, but that would set you up for the next ones.
Alright, no problem. I'll, So the drinker roll, a D4, and add... Okay. Add the number roll to every attack roll for the next minute. I'll go ahead, and what I'll do is I'll use my bonus action, or I'll use my unarmed, or... Fucking shit. My key point to make an attack, and an unarmed... I meant to do an unarmed attack as well. But...
Alrighty, first one hit. Second one also hit. Roll damage.
Was that one not damage?
The D20? No, D20s aren't damage.
It's not letting me fucking roll damage.
Just roll the hit again, then. I had to go into your sheet to actually do it to get it to roll the actual damage.
Yeah,
But
that was weird. It wasn't letting me do it.
All good. Alrighty, so you run up, tuck the potion back into your pouch. You swing your short sword and miss. You follow up with a backhand and kind of swing through with a roundhouse kick, splashing water all over Pavel. It is now this creature's turn. This creature is going to target the nearest person to it. And it is going to Nope, it misses. So is it like there's like water kind of comes out in all directions towards you. You're able to quickly step backwards and jump out of the way. It just barely missed you too. Alrighty. It is done. Next up is the 2 water elementals. This one is going to...
Damn, he's got movement.
Yeah, they're fast as fuck. Vaden, you can get an opportunity attack against that one if you would like to.
Why is this water up in my face?
Hits and damage. Nice. Alrighty, so yeah, as it's like worms past you, there is a trail of water leading behind it to the fountain. It quickly makes its way over to Mendicus, and it is going to attack you.
Yeah, I'm a little better than 10.
Yep. And I forgot
Fine.
to target you anyway. Second attack at you is a 24, as it's just water blasts you in the face, knocking you down like 2 of the stairs onto your butt, but you kind of quickly bounce back up.
God, it's the first time I've ever been hit in combat.
Yeah, no, that's why I came right after you, bitch. That's what you get for bragging. No. The other water elemental is going to send 1 attack towards Pavel. If I hit the right button, it would. An 18 to hit. It's going to do 7 points of damage to you, Pavel. And then with its other fist, it's going to swing out towards Vaden. And it's going to miss as it just kind of... You're already in the motion to dodge one of them. You just kind of quickly duck under the second shot of this one. And that ends their turns. Back to the top of the order. Outcast, you're up.
I'll make my way to Mendicus.
Yeah, just like 5 feet closer, bud. Have you ever been slapped by water before, Outcast? Doesn't feel good.
Go ahead, pop a spell slot to make a potion. If you're okay with the...
Are you gonna baby bird me here?
Yeah. Well, it's an action, so it'd be a free action to hand you the potion.
I thought he was asking if you're just gonna like pull his head back and puke into his mouth.
Yeah, if I can give me the baby bird.
I'm down if you let me.
Yeah, if Mendix will let you, yeah, you can baby bird him.
All right.
Okay, roll. Let's see. What are you picking?
I'm going healing potion.
All right, roll the healing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. So Mendicus, as Alcast runs up to you, you can see this look in his eye as he like grabs your hair, pulls it back, and just like pukes into your mouth.
It's gonna be 8 because it's plus 5.
You heal 8 points of healing as this like reddish. Reddish liquid that comes up out of Outcast's stomach and into or not stomach. You don't have a stomach. Comes out of his mouth and into you. It does heal you. It tastes amazing too.
This is the code red you were talking about.
Oh shit! I thought you were finally coming to make that ketchup. But yeah, I'll take the code red. That shit's good.
Alright, are you done?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Pavel, you're up.
After being hit and slightly turning and seeing Mendicus take it baby bird style, which I feel like Mendicus, this is not the first time you've done something like that. I'm going to attack the nearest one.
Go for it. With,
shit, rage. Sorry.
The rage is already on.
Rage.
That was with your rage stays on for a minute. You're good. It'll stay on for 10 rounds of combat.
Or reckless, I meant.
Yep. You reckless.
Okay.
Alrighty, roll damage. That'll definitely hit. Nice, 16 points of damage. As again, you just like take your rapier and slash through this water elemental. This time, instead of Vaden sending water on you, you send water splashing all over Vaden. What are you doing now? Done?
Take that, black man. Done.
Oh, wet t-shirt contest, huh? Oh no.
Kuzma, you're up.
I cast Spirit Totem.
Alrighty, it should give you the template.
Yep.
Which this should be more than large enough to hit everybody, I think. Oh, it just missed Yasmorn. Okay.
Woo!
Everybody in that.
Except I think it targeted the...
Yeah, that's just how the spell
Okay.
shits work.
Okay.
But everybody gains 9 HP, right? 9 temporary HP. Put it in your temporary
Yes.
HP. And then just untarget anyone who doesn't need to be targeting. And this is the bear, correct?
Yes.
So right in the center of this aura that all of you get affected by, obviously there is no aura that you can see. You see this ethereal like bluish, a greenish yellow bear kind of appear and give off this like wave of energy before disappearing. It is instantaneous, yeah.
It lasts a minute, but I don't know why that would. I guess if
Yasmorn walks into it, he'll gain the healing.
yeah, I think that's
Okay,
reasonable.
we'll leave it up then.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's your bonus action? Yeah, that's a bonus action. What's your action? Make me a quick perception check, Kuzma, based on where you're standing. And Pavel, you can too. And Vaden, actually.
Boy.
Ooh, nice. Alright, two of you, Vaden. Alrighty, all three of you see that the symbol of Melora that was on the fountain it was nowhere near the crack, but that symbol is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Kuzma, you actually think you see a faint outline, what looks to be a handprint. Like you know how like people like put their handprint in cement.
Yeah, is that anything I would know? Like, is that like
Make a relation check. Make a relation check.
Saruman.
Nah, it looks like somebody just put like maybe a large, or maybe like a small creature was strong enough to dent their hand into the ground.
Okay. All right. Action, wild shape, transform it.
Go for it.
We're going. Holy shit! Things
Hot
huge.
damn it.
Full crocodile straight into the water.
Yeah. So, Pavel, behind you, you feel this healing aura come about. Then Kuzma begins to get taller and taller. Vaden's height, Yasmorn's height. And then he's suddenly taller than you are, growing this large green snout. Something you've never seen him turn into. Maybe on Mother's Island you would have come into contact. You would have seen a crocodile at some point in time, but nothing of this size. As he eventually gets so tall, his arms shrinking back, he falls forward and just moves as a crocodile into the water. Done?
Oh, Kuzma, I've never seen you so teethy.
More teeth to smile with you at Comrade Pavel. That's both my actions, so yeah.
Alrighty, Yasmorn, you're up.
I'm gonna run right up to old Kuzma here.
He's right on the edge of that bear spirit. He should get some.
Yep, you gain 9 temporary HP, Yasmorn.
Woo!
Wait, so if we go out at the side of the circle, do we lose it?
No.
Okay.
But basically you have a minute to get inside of it to get the free 9 HP. Is how I've read the spell. I could be wrong, but...
Alright, and then I'm gonna give Kuzma protection from good and evil.
So just so you know, since he's not going to tell you, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Those protections grant several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target cannot be charmed, frightened, possessed by them. If the target is also charmed, yeah. But basically, these creatures will have disadvantage on attacking this giant crocodile now. On top of having to make it past the wisdom saving
it looks
throw.
like they're gonna swing for Kuzma.
Yep, he is the new main target as this large crocodile enters into their water, splashing some of it out. Actually, make me an athletics check there, crocodile.
Do I notice that losing water out of their fountain hurts them a little?
You notice that as the water splashes out, based off of your previous perception check, and it is no longer connected to these creatures, they do shrink slightly. You don't know if that does more damage to them or what, but they are smaller. Are you doing anything else with your turn, Yasmorn?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty, next up, Mendicus. Elemental in your face. What are we doing?
Yeah, that was nice. So, there you go, bud. Get the hell out of here. I'm giving it to you, Outcast.
Oh shit! Nice.
Okay, yeah. So as he says thank you in his Manicus way, he reaches over, touches you, and you just vanish.
Hey, that's the only action I have. So we'll just sit here and get our ass beat.
Alrighty, facing down the water elemental in front of you, Vaden, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action drink the potion,
Alrighty.
and so now if I make an attack against it, I get 1d4 towards the attack. Correct.
Yep, correct.
Okay, so should we just add a d4?
Let's see if you hit first or not, and then you can just roll a d4 separately.
All right.
Oh, no need for it there.
Ooh, nice.
Roll that critical damage.
Hells yeah.
I
Do
thought that was
get
gonna be double
plus
ones.
4 to the damage?
No, it's just to
Oh,
hit.
okay,
But
okay.
still, 11 damage. You slash through it, kind of going, continuing the pattern of going back and forth with Pablo, just splashing water on each other. So you have chugged the potion, and slashed it. Next up is this water weird,
Nice.
who it is going to target the new, not you,
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
If he hasn't done anything against them, right? So Sanctuary should still be up.
Correct.
And he's got disadvantage.
Yeah, he has to even make a wisdom save to even be able to hit. That's a 6. So, which that just redirects the hit, right?
He has to either waste his attack or find somebody else to hit.
Yeah, so he can hit.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud.
Which that's a 20. You are now wrapped tightly, and you are drug into this creature. And as you struggle and you open your mouth, water pours into your mouth. It is the water elemental's turns.
Does Kuzma take damage?
I did damage to you, Kuzma. Can you take that 13 HP back?
Yep.
I apologize. I forgot to untarget you.
Oh shoot! Do I get temporary as well?
No, that would have been on your Kuzma form. Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
but-
fuck
right,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
that would be on
I
the same form. It's a new creature and the same thing. This creature is unable to hit the crocodile, so it will odd is Pavel, even is Vaden. So it's going to attack Pavel with its 2 attacks. Because actually, it's going to make 2 wisdom saves to see if on the second attack it can hit. And a 19, it'll be able to hit the crocodile in the second attack. But the first one onto Pavel. That is a 25, does 10 points of damage to you. Yep. As it just kind of slaps you in the face with water. Did that do any damage to you, Pavel? It took out a temporary HP. Fucking awesome. It automatically did it. The second one is going to be on the crocodile, since it was actually successfully able to target you. Which it has disadvantage, which it didn't ask me. And it missed anyway. Cool. So as it kind of swings out and towards you, just you're able to sink down into the water. This water elemental is not used to fighting creatures that can adapt to the water as well.
I can literally hold my breath.
Yep. You are underneath the water. Medicus, 2 attacks coming against you, bud.
Bring it on.
First one misses. Second one is a crit. We'll just call you lucky that it didn't automatically roll crit damage, because I don't know why it didn't. But it blasts you in the face, doing slightly more damage than the one before. And at the top of the order, let's take a quick 5-minute break right there.
All right.
Back live. If anyone has something to open, feel free. Otherwise, top of the order. Outcast, you're up.
Oh, 10.
You
Heal 10, buddy.
This
Oh,
time,
yeah, dude.
you feel the familiar cold metal hands of Alcahest on the back of your head as he pulls your head back, and this red liquid from nowhere, because he is still invisible, just vomits into your mouth, and then you can hear him on the stone walking away.
Clink, clank, clank, clank.
Which this water elemental is going to make an attack at disadvantage. 19 to hit you.
Sure as fuck does.
You can still walk away, but it does actually get to do the damage to you. 11 points of damage as it just kind of socks you in the face. Did you take that damage?
No, because I got temporary too.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting about the temp HP. All right, cool. As it kind of socks you, it doesn't really hurt that bad. But yeah, alrighty. Next up, our bonus action.
That's literally all my spells.
Pablo, you're up.
I'm going to continue to attack the same one.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't advantage.
Roll, just make sure you don't crit, but just don't roll the damage with it.
Yeah. 14, no.
Yep. Well, yeah, 14's not a crit, but the... Yeah, your first hit, and it did the 23 damage. But we were just rolling to see if you got a crit. So don't roll the damage, but yeah, as you slash into this thing actually seems to shrink in size as you splash enough water out of it. It is now significantly smaller than it was before. Pablo, or Kuzma, you're up.
Okay, this being the first time I've ever gotten to transform into a creature that swims, I want to first I'm gonna bite.
Go for it. Which one? The smaller one now?
No, the one to south of me that's still kind of, I assume, in the mountain.
Currently suffocating Yasmorn.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I messed up bad.
Would I get an attack of opportunity if he shrank away
No.
from me?
Forced movement doesn't provoke opportunity attack. That's why when you forced Kuzma behind you, it didn't get an opportunity attack on him.
Gotcha.
So good question, though.
I targeted everyone.
Go ahead and untarget everyone real quick.
Okay, so should I re-roll that?
Yeah, you can.
So it was a 12.
Yeah, that misses. As it kind of like just chomps. You kind of chomp down on some water, and it seems to hit part of the water that isn't actually a part of it as a creature.
And then, since my first time ever being able to swim, I want to use the rest of my movement speed to just crocodile roll in the water.
Yeah, you begin to death roll on the water that you did take into your mouth, though it isn't actually doing anything extra. Alrighty, Yasmorn, you're up.
Vigorously, as if some water might splash out.
Roll an athletics check real quick, then.
Okay.
Sanctuary's gone, by the way.
Yep. Sanctuary is now officially gone. Okay, you splash some water out, but not much, not enough to make a difference in the size of this creature.
Okay.
Alrighty, Yasmorn, you're up. You are completely encased in the water of this creature being thrashed around.
Yeah, can I try to break out?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice. You are stuck within it.
Can I? Am I unable to make a move then? Since I need like my tools.
No, you can do it. But any verbal components, this is going to take away from how long you can hold your breath for.
Fuck. Maybe let me try Mage Hand to break me free.
Okay, I'll give you advantage on this acrobatics check then, against it.
Ooh. So should I just roll again?
Yep,
Once?
roll again. No, roll with advantage, because this is going to be a separate attempt for you to get out. I'm going to let you use the spell to try to get out with it. I rolled a nat one anyway. You're as you begin to struggle, it kind of just continues to encase on you. But then you feel this slight pressure on your back that just shoves you out of the water.
I will let him take a fucking attack roll. Or whatever. Well, can I maybe I'll try to block with the Mage Hand if possible, but otherwise I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Nah, that's a bit too much for the spell, but it will attempt to catch you, and you are able to dodge out of the way and just high step over it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I was also targeting Outcast, and I apologize, but it didn't hit you, so it's fine. Done?
Yeah, way done.
Mendicus, you're up.
Yeah, we're gonna Misty Step out of here.
Go for it.
And then we'll give him the old Eldritch Blast and then continue running away.
Hits and damage. Nice, as you kind of vanish, and this small plume of smoke appears, and you just appear right beside this bush. You point your hand behind you, shoot the purple ray, and just begin to sprint away. Done?
Yeah, done.
Vaden, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to circle around. Fuck this guy up. Is that the +4?
It
Oh,
hits
him.
anyway, so.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Make sure
bonus
you're targeting the right
action.
one.
Oh shit!
I'll fix the damage on it real quick, but make sure you hit the right one for the next
Yeah,
one.
my bad. Okay,
You're good.
an arm strike.
Hits it. Nice. So as you slash through it, you just follow up with a spinning kick and just knock water out of the fountain again.
I use a key point and then
One
an
more
arm
attack.
strike
Yep.
again.
Good damage. This time, as you follow up with like one of the Superman punches, like where you kick, land, pivot, and just throw your shoulder into the punch again, just sending water out of it. That is enough to make this one shrink down in size, as it is now just like kind of floating in the water, about as tall as you are, Vaden, but not much taller than that. And it is now its turn. It is going to focus on the creature that is kicking it in the face. That is a 19 to hit. As it, I apologize, Yasmorn, you can take that HP back. I forgot to untarget you.
Oh, thank God.
You get 17 HP back. As you, Vaden, are lifted off of the ground and yoinked into its smaller body. I'm going to say that you are not suffocating because it is not big enough to actually like suffocate you in its water, but you are just kind of encased in the water of its arms wrapped around you.
Jeez.
The water elemental is going to attack you, Mr. What's your name?
Mr. Crocodile.
You gotta say a name.
The crocodile. Thank you. Sorry. 14 to hit you.
Yes. Although I don't know if I agree with 12 as an armor class with a scaly crocodile, but
Well.
whatever.
That's how it works. You take 20 points of damage.
Wow.
So why didn't it happen automatically?
Because I have to roll with disadvantage, so I can't just like roll it normally.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that still leaves you up.
Yep.
Second attack on you. The second one will hit you and then knock you out of it as you pop back into Kuzma form. That's going to end its turn. This guy is going to, not seeing Alcahest, is going to target Pavel for its 2 attacks. The first attack is going to miss. The second one is going to smash into the side of you, Pavel, kind of like staggering you. Your foot digs into the ground where you have to kind of catch your balance as now you have this new water elemental behind you attacking you. Top of the order, Outcast, you're up.
I don't got too much. I'll just stay and watch. That's all I got.
You're going to keep that invisibility up.
Oh, yeah.
Pavel, you're up.
As Pavel gets hit, I stumble slightly to the right, but then continue to attack the one that So I'm going to run towards the one that I had been attacking and attack it with my rapier and try and do a cannonball because the crocodile is not in the fountain anymore.
So you are running, stabbing, and then cannonballing in?
Yes.
Okay, make the attack roll against the first one first. That'll hit. Roll damage. Alrighty, make me an athletics check. Which you make with advantage because you're raging. Roll me 2d8 damage real quick. Nice. That is going to be an additional 11 points of damage to these guys as you just splash a lot of water out. No, it's very, very close. That is enough to kill the water weird. As you splash enough water out, you see the connection to this water creature in Vaden's face. It's kind of like enwrapping him. Get disconnected and it just falls limply to the ground in front of him. Alrighty, next up, Kuzma.
You know, seems like maybe the second time I've seen a useful use of create or destroy water. Wish I had prepared that spell.
Can I do a bonus action before my end turns?
Yeah, sure. What would you like to do besides the cannonball?
Oh, actually, never mind. That falls under consumable. I was trying to figure out what a water skin was, but I don't know if it holds. So it says it holds up to 4 pints of liquid, and I was going to see if I could scoop up like the last little bit of monster, like the one that I've been attacking.
You know what? I like the creativity. It's a free action object interact. Yeah, I'll let you scoop that little dude up.
Sweet. Is he about 4 pints, or is he like a pint?
He's probably got. You can put 2 pints of water elemental into your inventory.
He's tiny.
Sweet.
Yeah, I made him 0.5 squares because he had 1 HP left. So, alrighty.
I knew he was close.
Yeah. Kuzma.
Can I take a drink?
Kuzma, you're up. Yeah, when you open up, get me out of here! I'm gonna fuck you up.
You said 4 pints or 2 pints?
2 pints. 2 pints.
Oh, he rolled automatically. Fuck that bitch. Okay. That's all I got.
It still did half damage, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it does still do half damage.
I don't think
So I
it
have
did.
to roll.
But it automatically
No,
rolled the
but-
damage. The 11 damage,
It did?
3d6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It did not take the damage though. But I fixed it. Alright, so as these creatures, you see them in mass number appearing out of the ground, out of the forest, not out of the stone, but out of the trees, just kind of whipping through this creature, unseen to everybody except for you. Done?
Yep.
Yasmorn, you're up.
Try to fuck this guy up then.
Make sure we target him.
Sing him that song you sung to me. That water sucks song and Gatorade's better.
That song was about piss. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, what do you say to it to try to make this water elemental laugh, even though it fails?
Fuck me.
All right, as you say "fuck me" to it, it does not. It does not find that funny and does not fall on the floor laughing.
Yeah, good point.
Mendicus, you're up.
Alright, yeah, we'll give him the only spell I got.
This doesn't normally happen, Minicus. Normally they fall down laughing.
Hey, don't worry, I got butt.
I swear this is the first time this ever happened.
Taking your pot shot from behind this tree, or behind this bush, you kind of like stick out, hand extended, poof, blast it. Done?
Yeah, done.
Vaden, you're up. The water weird no longer grappling you, holding on to you tightly in its wet arms. You're free to move.
Alright. Go ahead and slash this bitch. +4 still, or?
Yep, roll the
Yep.
d4. Yeah, probably get you have 2 pints of water.
I'm sorry. I have trouble editing
No,
it.
you're
It
good,
won't
you're
pop up.
Did that not go through?
The 13 will not hit it. So there's no
I'm
need
sorry.
to... Yeah,
Shit. Okay, bonus action unarmed.
go for it. Are you laughing at the fact that you pressed it 4 times?
It wouldn't click.
All right, roll the d4 to see if you can hit it. You need to roll a 2 or better.
Why is it rolling twice? Is that me doing that?
I don't know why it's rolling the damage,
That's odd.
but the d4, the 4 does make it hit. That brings it up to a 16, which hits. As you go to swing, you can see you're gonna miss. The elemental being able to like dodge and suck its water in out of the way. You feel this surge, this caffeinated surge from down in your belly. Extend you, yeah, the boldness. Extend you under the ball of your foot. You reach out just far enough to splash some water out of as you sock it. Done?
Suck it. Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. It's
My
turn.
belly hurts.
That fail on the first one. And a 10 on the second one as it's just as this water just rushes by you. You're able to kind of pick up on its pattern a little bit and dodge out of the way of its 2 heavy, watery armed swings. Outcast, you're up.
Can I do a nature check on this corpse? There's no like water elemental droplets.
Make a nature check. That is the water weird. That is not the water elemental.
Gotcha.
There are essences of an elemental creature from the plane of water there that you could get up. It would be a less refined version of a water elemental, basically.
I don't have anything to put it in anyway. Actually, I do have the vial, but then... no, I'm good.
Alrighty. They'll be there if you decide to come back. Done?
Yep.
Pavel, you're up.
I'm going to climb out of the fountain with Kuzma. Not with Kuzma, but... and then take a swing at Water Dude. And that will end my turn.
As you walk up and swing, just the combined attacks of you and Vaden have slowly begun to shrink this thing down. Kuzma, you're up.
The same thing, cast Nature Retaliation.
This thing's rolling insanely good rolls on the saving throws
19
against.
twice.
Yeah, and it rolled a 17 against the Yasmorn earlier too. Although that is enough to bring it down to its tiny size.
Can I drink it? No.
Alrighty, done?
Yep.
Yasmorn, you're up. As you see this creature continuously getting bashed and slashed, you don't see anything hit it this time, but you see it like thrashing as Kuzma is concentrating on it, and the water just gets splashed all over the place, all over the ground, wetting the gray cobblestone.
Is that thing still alive?
Barely.
I want to scream out, somebody scoop it. I picked up one.
You can pick them up?
Carefully.
Here, let me, here, I have an idea, Let me pick it up with this. Fuck! It's too tiny!
Yeah, as you go to swing at it, it just kind of like separates in the middle like you see in cartoons, and you just hit the floor between it. Bonus action?
My only bonus action is to heal. I'm not wasting. Well, can I bonus action swing?
No.
Yeah, no. I can't kick it either, can I?
No.
No, yeah. I can't. Yeah, no.
Mendicus, you're up.
I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna kick it.
If you have a weapon in your inventory, just make an attack. Yeah, it's the same thing, but it'll be a D2 instead of a D4 damage. Let's see if something bad happens or not.
I mean, it's gonna fall over if I can run right into Pavel.
Nothing bad happens. I was going to make you kick Yasmorn in the nuts. But it has to be below a 5 for something bad to happen, so... Alright, you done?
Yep.
Vaden, would you like to kick it?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? We'll just make a D20.
Show me how it's done.
I mean, unarmed strike.
Oh, unarmed strike. Okay.
Vaden, make it mush. Hit it with your head.
I will mash it.
How do you want to do this? Because there's no way you can't do enough damage to kill it, not kill it.
I want to just jump on it like a puddle, like jumping in the rain.
He joyfully jumps up, splashes on it, and water splashes all over the three of you. And that will end the combat. As you all are surrounded in water, all over the ground, a cracked fountain in the middle of this peaceful forest.
You know, maybe next time we don't go to creepy water fountains in the middle of the forest.
I thought this fountain of Melora, I thought I saw a symbol, but then there's there's hand on top of symbol, and it makes no sense.
Make an investigation check, Mendicus, with advantage if you're looking where he points.
It's the wizard Saruman. So investigation?
Yeah, with advantage because he's showing you where it is. You can't see it. It looks like flat stone to you.
Yeah, man. Were you drinking those elementals, man? I don't see any.
It is a very, very faint indentation, Kuzma.
In previous dream of Awakened 3, I drank from fountain there, so I thought perhaps drink here too. But hey, I look good as crocodile, yeah. Da?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
You had very pretty smile, Kuzma.
Thank you, Comrade Pop.
So were you like were you a crocodile or were you an alligator? There's a big difference.
Well, are we north or south?
Because one's a see you later and one's an after a while.
Nature real quick.
For what? Just to check.
Just
on...
to check the elemental, yeah.
Absolutely, go for it. Yeah, you could get out of the one that Vaden stomped on. You could get I'm gonna say 3, so it's like 3 uses of it, of a water elemental essence.
Gotcha.
Alcahest, what are you doing?
He's invisible.
So yeah, he is still invisible. But
You don't see me.
My bad.
are you using a vial?
You see a vial, and then you see 3 droplets go in it.
Well, it's more like just he wouldn't even see the vial because all of your items are invisible too. You just see
You're
3 droplets of water like
Oh shit, they're coming back.
come up one
They're
at a time
reforming.
and then disappear. Because once they hit the inside of your vial, I guess they would disappear too.
It's the water droplets from the elementals. They are useful.
Who said that?
Pavel. Wait, no.
The accents would give it away, but it's me, Outcast.
I never noticed you had an accent.
Very kind of you, friends. Very kind.
He's accent blind.
I too have 2 pints of water elemental.
Very handy if you want to have a swimming speed potion.
Hey, I want to go check to see if that first thing I saw in there was still there.
Can I give him the 2 pints of water elemental if he has something to carry it in? Because I'd rather keep my water skin. Unless he'll give it back to me at one point.
You can offer it to him. And Kuzma, yes, it is still there. That bracer, that black with golden blue lining in it, bracer is still in the water.
Friend's not done touching. Want to touch it?
You said you want to touch it?
Yep.
Yeah, you reach your hand in the water. Let's roll initiative. I'm joking. You reach in and you now have this lovely black leather singular bracer. Looks like it could go on either arm.
Is it made of metal?
Leather. With like some black and with some gold and like water blue stitching on it.
Water.
Yeah, just trying to describe the color. You have no idea if it's magical.
This not magical leather arm is somebody wants.
So Outcast, you can make a fast swim potion. Can you make a slow swimmer potion?
I mean, perhaps if you were to fuck with it.
I think we have a really good business venture. Yeah. Contraceptive business.
It took me a minute. I love it.
Kuzma, I will hold on to that for you.
I mean, I can take a look to see if it's magical if you give me 10 minutes.
I'm 100% certain it is not.
It's fair.
Make me an investigation check. If you take a look at it, Outcast, like if you could see it from where you were. I don't know how close he got to you, but if you get close to it, let me know.
About 30 feet away, 25 feet away.
Yeah, never mind.
I mean, you would have stepped forward as we're all talking, right?
Yeah, probably.
You can make an investigation check then. You can make out what looks to be a couple arcane runes in the stitching, very subtly. They look to be transmutation-ish.
There's some magical runes.
I apologize, conjuration.
But I'd need 10 minutes to really tell you what it does.
Are you calling Kuzma a liar?
We've established that I am not much of a liar, so I don't believe so. I just you know.
Comrade Alcahest is right. He, first of all, very bad at lying. Second of all, I think we trust. Maybe Crocodile head silly. You can give to him if you check.
Okay, I'd also like to give him the 2 pints of water elemental.
If you want, I was gonna do the whole infusion thing. If you're okay with it, Dustin.
Remind me.
Remember the many-handed bag?
Oh, would you have done that in the morning?
Yeah, I would have done that in the morning in those 2
Yeah.
hours before everyone got up.
If you would like to pass them out, yeah, you were welcome to.
You know how to give bags because I don't know how to make bags within the thing.
I'll make a magic item for it. I'll just have to do that.
Friends, here are some bags. They are magical. They share the same space. If you need to put something in there, we can all access it.
Like glitter, for example.
I mean, that's a terrible thing to put your hand into, but if that's... please don't shit in the bag. That's all I'm saying.
So, so as we've said before, Alcahest, there are 5 bags and 6 of you guys.
I'm gonna give them each a bag. Yeah.
Okay, so you will not have a bag then.
No.
Okay.
So you're telling me that we all
What is this called now?
have a bag and the contents are shared?
I'll link it.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to describe while he links it. Basically, you have this small, not small, but you have like a small like satchel that is each its own independent space. So you could store stuff in there up to the size of the satchel, as well as if you know, like let's say Kuzma puts 5 gold in there. Obviously, I know Kuzma wouldn't touch metal, but if Kuzma put 5 gold in there and you all knew that, you could reach in and pull out that 5 gold.
So we can all fill up our own satchel, but everyone has access to those items.
Correct. That is how
many-handed pouch. Okay.
Yeah, that is how Alcahest and I have discussed this at work a bunch and kind of decided it's going to work. It's not a huge satchel. It is not a large satchel, but it is large enough. Yeah, it is a medium-sized bag.
Okay.
Maybe a foot by foot by foot in dimensions. Yeah, so it's very useful. So in theory, potions get stuffed in there. You guys could pull out potions mid-combat and not have to be near each other. This is one of the really cool things about his Artificer.
I'm assuming I can't stick my hand through and touch someone on the other end, right?
I'm going to go and say it has to be non-living. I'm going to go and say living things cannot move through this. But yeah, you guys can't shake hands through there. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. You guys can't shake hands in there.
Well, because that would give me the ability to do touch spells from.
Yeah, that would work.
Well,
so you put your hand in there.
Because it's got to happen eventually, right?
If you their hands in there, but they'd have to use their whatever to.
Yeah, they would have to. You cannot put your hand in there and reach out of their bag. If they reach their hand in there, they can touch your hand in there. I will say that.
Okay, that makes sense, but that also gives a big advantage to touch spells.
You'd be holding your action with your hand in the bag, and they'd have to put their hand in there for you to use your action to cast a touch spell.
You're saying that could have been a guy's cock I was sucking earlier when I stuck my mouth in the bag.
Put your dick in the bag.
This is the glory bag.
Just put your dick in the bag.
Yeah, the glory
and see
bag.
who bites.
Oh my god. Okay.
How many buttons?
Hey, wait. So I got a quick question for Alpha. I have a small blue vial or
Dick.
small blue liquid vial.
Dick.
I'll edit that, so that's better timed for you there.
I appreciate it.
Are you going to try again, Pavel?
I have a small. No, okay. Vial of blue liquid. And I want to hand it to Alcahest to
Dick.
look at or keep.
That was way off.
Now, is this the thing you got from the dungeon?
There's no notes on it. I don't.
Okay. If this is, it is the Remoraz Ichor. I don't know if you already have that in your inventory or not, Alcahest, but if not, you can now put Remoraz Icar in there. I thought you already gave that to him. You might have just not deleted it. But I know he told you what it was.
Oh, okay. I have issues with my
But
thing.
tell me, where is it on?
You put it in for me. It's below jar of lantern oil, but
Yep.
above jar of moving something.
Now, did we agree on how many miles the bags work? Because they technically work up to 100 miles unless you don't want that.
That's fine with me.
And there's a very broken way to get this fucking tier.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Fucking be 100 miles away. Boom.
You should now have the small vial of blue liquid in your inventory, Alkahest, which is you can rename it to Remoraz Icar. And keep in mind, because you also have the Ash Blossom. We discussed this in like episode like 2 or 3 that you have Remoraz Icar and Ash Blossom, and it triggered a memory, and you could make a potion of fire breath with those two.
Just need some time.
Yep.
Cast locate. That poor animal.
It's about a quarter mile, almost due south, a little bit due southwest, just a couple degrees to the west.
Come, comrades. We're very close to Treant. Let's go.
Were you taking the time to
yes.
look at the bracer or no?
I gave it to Outcast, or I think Pavel gave it to Outcast.
In about 10 minutes or not?
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Okay. If you spend the 10 minutes, no problem. You're looking like 11:30 at this point in time in the day, so you got plenty of time left in the day to travel this last quarter mile. This is a very interesting item. I will put it. I'll read you the item. You can kind of decide who it goes to. The name of this item, because you learned the name of it, is the Bracer of the Shadow Hunting, or of the Shadow Hunter. Once per day, you may summon a Shadow Mastiff for 8 hours, or until it dies. And once you attune to the Bracer, you set the code word that summons the Shadow Mastiff. So whoever wants it, let me know, and I'll drop it in your character sheet.
Who wants a dog they can bring out once per day?
Well, misses his cat.
I can summon dog anytime.
Pablo, you're not a dog person.
I can talk to a dog if y'all want me to. That's
I
about it.
would enjoy it, but I'll give it to Pavel if he wants it.
Pavel, do you want a dog?
Sure.
Motherfucker has a menagerie of animals.
Pet help Pavel cope with
Right.
dead cat.
It is under your equipment.
How long does it take to attune?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
I will also give you access to the Shadow Mastiff, so whenever you use that once per day, it will, so you can summon it. But I'll do that for next session.
Is this long enough for a short rest?
Nah, well,
Okay.
no.
I mean, we could, if someone said that before we were about to depart, we could rest for him.
Yeah, you're like 15 minutes from a short rest.
Yeah, we can sit.
Yeah, so you spend a little bit longer letting Pavel. Actually, Pavel, I'll say go ahead and say you have time to attune to this item. If you guys take the time to short rest, so you can take the time to short rest. So that means Medikits, you get your spell slots back. You guys are welcome to heal up.
I'm gonna piss real
Yeah.
quick.
In game or out of game?
Out of the game.
Okay. You can go ahead and do that. Did you want to summon it now or no?
Once per day for 8 hours until it dies. So it's not like meaning daylight. It just means like 24-hour period, or like when sun rises.
Are you supposed to have a shadow in the dark?
That's a good point.
Say it again.
Well, no, Mendicus was being smart, and he's actually right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Can I have a shadow in the dark? Is that a thing?
Yeah. It's just basically going to be a black, like wispy-looking, gigantic dog. What is the word you choose for it? That's what it looks like, guys.
Hey, sick. I come back to this shit.
Sheep.
What is the word you choose? It is the word to summon this creature.
Sheep.
I'll go with sheep. Sheep's cute.
Okay. So as you decide mentally, you're trying to like figure out what it's going to be, and as it attunes to you, you think sheep, and this dog appears out of your shadow, just stepping out of the shadow you are casting on the ground, making no sound, just looking up at you, teeth not bared, but unable to hide its teeth from you. It is a large, about like 3.5 foot, 4 foot at the shoulder, like German Shepherd sized dog, made entirely out of shadow.
Pablo, don't let Vaden see that dog. He might want to enter it into a fighting ring.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, the great Michael Vaden.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Can we keep that?
Oh, I'm gonna leave that in. That's funny as shit. That's a dog fighting joke.
Hey, he did his time. All right, hey, he did his time.
Yeah. Go Eagles.
So does he have an attack? Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah, he's got bite. He has ethereal awareness, which is kind of cool, so he can see creatures in the ethereal plane. He is weak in the sun, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls in the sun. But if you give him some of that tea, he might not. I'm joking.
Make him attack Mendicus.
He also has something called Shadow Blend, so while in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, he can become invisible.
And you said it's about noon?
Yeah, it's like noon right now, yeah.
Okay.
If it doesn't kill him, I'll give him a shot of the vodka.
Shots?
So after resting, the 7 of you, including where's Fila Hapanaka?
That fucking ass always gets lost.
Fila Hapanaka comes trotting out of the forest now that it's safe. You all continue south, slightly west, and eventually come to this to this large opening with a, how do I describe that? You can basically see this massive tree on this large like outcropping of land that is raised about 15 to 20 feet up. If the forest wasn't so dense all around you, you'd probably been able to see it from a distance, as it is quite a bit taller than the rest of the trees. But you can see this clearly Treant tree up here.
Yeah, here it comes. Let's go.
So, who else has dark vision? Just curious.
Me.
I might be the only one without it. Unless...
I don't have it.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to see everything. It's daylight, so.
When are we within range here? Because there's like a cliff. Do we have to go all the way around to?
Yeah. There's a behind spot to walk up to him.
How do I make the Shadow Mastiff appear? Is there a way for me to do that?
That is something I will figure out between this session and next session. I'll test it out with Matt. But there you go.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have all the access that Matthew does.
Okay, am I within speaking range now?
Yeah. I mean, you can be at quite a distance and yell at it.
So it's
I kinda-
Gorovit Leh Dereviev.
If at any point in time you can't understand me, just let me know.
I turned into the Shadow Mastiff.
Place the Shadow Mastiff. You're farther up.
What? Oh. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yasmar, hit Kuzma in the back of the head again. He's choking on his food.
Oh, easy.
Who comes
Oh, no, you know what? Never mind.
to me and speaks the language?
As he says this, he begins to as his roots tear out of the ground as it turns and shifts facing you.
You, worshipper of Melora.
Da.
His branches spread from side to side. His, not trunk, but what's the top of a tree called? Towards the branches, whatever that would be, up towards the branches, moves down slightly as if giving the slightest of a bow.
What do you need? Why do you come find me? Alone. Interrupting my slumber.
I'm here to make you cry. I am the dude. There's Treant, to north of here, dying. Need tear to help heal him.
I know of no treants that remain to the north of me.
Hold on.
Time to look through your notes. Just so we're all aware, you all can understand him. He is speaking common.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Just so you know, you're not lost on this.
Is it? I can't find the name. Is it?
He who blows in the wind.
Blows in the wind. Okay. All right.
Kuzma telling me looks fat.
Jesus.
It is he who blows in the wind. Surely.
You come asking me for a tear for the treant who lives in the city. He who rejects the forest. He who is too good for his kin.
You know not what of you speak. That Treant is tasked with special tasks for Melora to protect what you do not know of. And I want to hold up a piece of my crook.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Very nice.
You hold a piece of my past. A piece
And
of
he
art.
who blows in the wind protects another people.
You've not seen many treants. You've probably come across a couple over on Mother's Island. Never have you seen a treant humbled before.
I knew not of this. We all of us, believed that he chose to live there, away from his kin. I would be honored to aid you, for it aids Melora and the staff.
AIDS.
Now cry in this vial, you little bitch, and let's be on our way.
Do you say that to him?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I ask for a small favor in return.
What is it?
There is something in my roots. Not under me, but in the land around me. draining the life, the essence that keeps these trees healthy. I can feel it. A quarter day's journey to the east. Maybe an hour or two on your legs. Please, find what saps the life essence of my trees. I will cry and give you my tear before you go, so you have no need to double back.
We shall help you.
Oh, we shall?
We shall, yes.
Kuzma, that sounds like a great idea. Let's go give him the tear and then come back and find it.
Only hour to east. Many plants need help. But too long.
Who has the vial for him?
You can use mine's unbreakable.
Okay. This large tear.
Like the size of Kuzma?
More like Vaden's torso sized. So not quite that size, but like half the size of Kuzma. Begins to roll like from the branches. Like all of this water seems to be condensing, like trickling down the wooden face of this creature until it appears underneath where its eyes would be, and this large singular tear drips down, and you get enough to fill the vial completely. And it overflows quite a bit. But you now have 24 hours on the clock with this thing.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
I say we come back.
What are you doing?
I did not catch your name.
I am the greenery of leaves.
The greenery of leaves is his name.
About how long did it take to get here?
A lot of it was just spent like trying to find the best way down, but about a day and a half journey. So if you roll well, you can make it back in time. Otherwise, you might have to miss some sleep.
We come back later to help your tree root problem. You know, tears only last so long.
Please. Do not take too long.
We will not. Yet.
Outcast, I did not see your question until just now. No, this would be much older than you all. This one, yeah. This tree is significantly older than the 900 years ish.
Now, quick, everyone on Philly Hapanaka's back. We go with speed. Back.
And Phila Habanaka is dead.
Quick, everybody on Shadow Mastiff.
You can summon him tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, you all begin to head north with great haste. I will assume you guys did not murder Phila Habanaka.
Well, don't
killed
assume
Chief.
too quick.
And that is where we'll end the session, with you all sprinting back north towards Melora with the 24 hours time limit on.
All right. Heck yeah.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of The Essence of Deitas on All Natural Roll. Thank you for joining us. Please join us next week for our next episode. You can catch us live at twitch.tv/allnaturalroll at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're on YouTube, Spotify, or many other podcasting locations. Just search All Natural Roll.